Alright, we're doing a little recording here. Hopefully I won't make grunting noises. Let me tell Josh, recording. 9-5 offsuit. Probably just a little bit outside of my range here. Ace 9, definitely going to be playing that. Ace 9 to offsuit. So be nice to me, Josh. Don't make me look bad. King 7, that's definitely an open. Waiting for a fede to show up here. Oh, that's nice with a 7 to flop there. I'm assuming that he's going to think I am 100% full of shit by betting this. Uh, Man, that timer seemed a lot faster yesterday when we were playing. Maybe it's because I was like somewhat impaired on like my last remaining Norco. Uh, I'm not sure. That noise there was me one-handed attempting to open up my bottle of water and failing. Well, this is a disaster in the making. What the hell did these people do to this bottle of water? I don't even know if I can do it. Well, guys, do not lose the use of one of your arms. It is not a lot of fun because you do stupid things like spill water all over yourself. Jack 4 suited, we'll call that. Not bad, second pair. Kick that back and evaluate. Was that like a min open? Not really going away. Not really in love with my Jack 4 though. As I would assume that his range is just destroying me at this point. So we will probably throw away this Jack if Josh decides to slow down. And does not decide to slow down. I'm still like, I am going to sue Pepsi Cola for making that bottle so difficult to open. No, sir, you will not get $1,000 out of me. I have much respect for my Poker Stars play money. We will call 10-8 offsuit. Ah, interesting. Fede, you'd be proud of me. I'm using my time bank. Open ender. 7 would be a beautiful thing. 7 of hearts, maybe. So the question is, do we check raise here? Alright guys, I'm going to want you guys to tell me whether or not I should check raised or not. I don't think I can hold into much more heat here. I think Josh has to at least respect the fact that I could have another jack at this point. If that isn't a connected board, I don't know what is. Well, clearly I think my move should have been earlier here. Just hits every portion of this board, checking it down. It's not a terrible idea, I think. I definitely think I played that way too passively. 4-6 offsuit at the moment. 5-10 off, also not at the moment. 3-6 suited, we'll play that. Go ahead and rep the ace here. Do I have a backdoor flush draw if need be? Gonna need another diamond to hit. They'll probably fire another bullet. Not really going anywhere with this. Well, what do we do with total error here? Let's fire again with total error. I have a feeling like he's just going to put me on potentially draw. Ah, look at Fede. Fede's got a little icon. Very nice Fede. That's very spiffy. All right, Fede. I am going to try to listen to you as to how I should play from the small blind. I think Josh is not really playing a lot of heads up. Is probably playing a very strong range there. I don't really put him as somebody who is who is who is like three betting like 17% of his top 17%. So nice gut shot here. How does one do something to one's picture? Am I showing a card? What the hell did I just do? Am I showing a card? Am I showing a card? I'm not a huge fan of PokerStars software. Glad all the millions of dollars that they are, quote unquote, raking in. They've decided to bring this software up to, this is like circa, maybe 2006. I mean, I think you can play like free web-based app games that have like 7 times better software than this. But I do admit the picture of Fede is awesome. So at least PokerStars got that correct. I'm sitting here bullshitting about software and have no idea what's going on. Congrats to Fede on what must have been a spectacular play on the river there to push Josh off. Don't mess with me, Clark Kent. Wise decision. Ace Queen. Raise him up a little bit. Would assume that Josh is opening a very wide button. Again, I do not think that I have probably... Yowzer. Well, this is the problem with being out of position. I mean, I just can't walk away from this. Yeah, I just can't walk away from it. But I don't feel great about it either. I mean, Ace King is 100%, would you have 4-betted me with Ace King? That's the question. You had no fear of me having Ace King, which makes me a wee bit nervous. God, I mean, you're just plowing right into me, dude. Like you have. Oh, this thing's moving fast on me. I like I said that was. Guys, we're gonna have to have a discussion about that hand, and I knew I was gonna time out there in a second. Um, so I got to think about what you are playing there. I mean, that was strong. I mean, if I do have Ace King suited, I mean, if I have the Royal Flush, I have to raise you at that point, correct? Um, if I have just the straight, I think I have to raise you at that point. What other flush do you have other than the Royal Flush? I mean, are you taking a flop with like 9 8 suited? I guess you might be. I don't know. I have to think about that a lot more. But that raise was me just running out of time. Mm-hmm. 5 6 suited. Not a terrible hand to flat. Again, I'm gonna give him a little bit. I don't know how much credit I should be giving him, but King 4 offsuit. I think I would rather fede have bet. Well, Josh, I hope I can set you up for something down the road here where I check back something worth having. King 8. In position. Oh! I have not 4-bet fede. God damn it, ran out of time. Was thinking about doing 4-bet and typed in 67,000. It's a nice hand to play with. Would have thought about squeezing. I like that a lot. Gut shot to the straight flush. For the flush, gut shot. Not going to run out of time again. Well, Josh, I'm going to come hard at you here. Maybe not the wisest decision. Again, you guys can tell me if... You think I'm on a busted draw, don't you? Yeah, we're going to give up on that. Spewy. Alright, so we're going to check this back to you. Nice and dry. Hanging on. Hanging on. Well, that ace makes things interesting. Maybe get him to actually... Played that. Did not get anywhere near enough value out of the ace-king. Very donkey-ish. I'm in position. Yeah, let's just see a flop here. Flop was phenomenal. Another good card. I think if you have aces, kings, or queens, yeah. That's like a way too much of a bet. But let's get it in. Well, you don't have aces, kings, or queens because you tanked on me there. I think I did a better job getting value out of my jacks than I did my ace king suited. King 8 suited. Is this something we should be flatting? Yeah, I think it is. Well, Josh, it's the same hand we were at before here. Do I have a 10? Five's definitely in my range. The ace is definitely in your range. So the question is, not really worried about the 10s or the 5s. Let's set our price here, because I'd like to stick around for this. I think it's reasonable that I call with ace-x here. No, well, I think it's even more reasonable that you had ace-queen. Nice hand. This is interesting. Jack 8 offsuit. Probably not in love with playing this at all. Perhaps if fede goes along, goes three ways. Well, 100% not doing that. Seven four. I think we're dropping that out of our range there. Probably playing all the suited connectors down to what, maybe 4-5 or something like that. Probably suited gappers, maybe 6-8, maybe 5-7, right? Probably double gappers are going to probably be a little bit higher, like 10-7 or something like that. Suited. Yikes. I wonder how limping would go over here. Perhaps we should explore that. Nope. Wouldn't have been a bad hand to 3-bet him there with. Good combination here. We got the Canadian and the Vegas boy who will be facing off tonight. The Knights in their inaugural season taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Should be pretty good. I know my basketball loving household where I live. Ace 5. No, sir. I believe you may be getting a little bit out of line, Josh. I don't think that out of line, however. Yeah, I think that they want to watch basketball tonight, and they're just going to be shit out of luck. This playoff hockey is the best hockey. 10-9, we'll definitely take a flop with 10-9. That's interesting. Definitely going to float this with second pair. Be nice to see maybe... Oh, on the wrong button there. Well, look at that. Interesting. Does he slow play a straight there? Let's check and see if he'll actually bet. I don't think I can get carried away here because that's a really well connected board. Queen 10 would not be a shock. Let's just call and see if we can take this thing down. There we go. Josh, you will have to tell me whether or not I would have been able to get you to call there. Pair of sixes. The greatest hand known to mankind. Don't fuck with my sixes, boys. What is a... Oh, I've had enough of this. My sixes cannot allow that to happen. Oh, fede. Well, I thank you for defending the honor of my sixes. I was definitely going to jump in on the party there. Other than that, that's almost like too good of a hand. Donovan will go fucking crazy if he hears me say too good of a hand to actually 3-bet. That's funny. Once again, playing out of small blind, out of position. Two overcards. He stabs, I will. And we will call. It's a good sized bet there, sir. That's a good sized bet. That board's getting really well connected. It's like even if the king spikes or the queen spikes, it's like, eh. Am I going to get away with just calling this down? Is that a possibility? Oh, I have to convince myself that this is real money here. What would you do with real money with an unknown opponent, what would you do here? I think we'd chuck it. I think that's what I would do. That's what I would do normally. Well, my sevens are not as strong as the world's greatest hand, which is the I mean, we have good equity. Is there such a thing as a 5-bet bluff? Josh, I think you're picking on me. I'm a little hurt by that. Well, Fede, you told me if I'm going to play out of the small blind, that I should 3-bet. Nice. Josh lets me know that he pawned me with Jack 10 offsuit. Really don't want to see going back to that 7-7 hand. You can see I'm just so self-absorbed. Anybody who's watching this video, I'm just not even watching what's going on with this board. I'm still stuck with my 7-7 hand. I just don't think that's a hand that you're going to be able to profitably flat. Josh has been getting out of line, so and if he would have just called me, you know, I'm willing to play the hand. But the 5-bet shove is a little bit more difficult. We're just having a conversation about king queen suited, what to do with king queen suited. Well, I ran out of time there, gentlemen. I was definitely thinking about a 4-bet there. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight. If I had jacks, I would play. If I had aces, I would probably just call. Not sure if that queen helps or doesn't help. Clearly the ace would be a disaster here. I think I have to bet for some value at this point. 5155. Congrats if you've sucked me in the whole way here. Well, that was interesting. Hot position. God. God, you are just abusing the fuck out of me, Josh. You know, I think I get your point that you don't want me to raise you out of small blind. But again, something we probably could have a conversation about. I'm thinking that I shouldn't be raising you out of small blind if I'm not willing to defend with ace nine. Does put me in a spot though. Interesting hand here. I suck as a commentator. I'm only concerned with the doggone G, the DGJ. The DGJ? Yeah. So I apologize to all the fans of Fede and Josh that I am doing a piss poor job of commentating. Gentlemen, I am probably going to be bowing out here somewhat soon. My elbow, which I had surgery on, feels like somebody's drilling into it at the moment. Fortunately, I'm out of some quality narcotics. Sometimes the best thing to do is actually just lay down and take a nap. So I may just bail on you guys here. But I will play a few more hands. Yikes. Josh, you dirty little boy there. You're a dirty little boy. I'd like to make a point here, gentlemen, that we all started out with 20,000, and as you can see, we have somewhere in the ballpark of 68,000 on the board. Look at this. See, now at least I'm in position, though, so I will flat with that. Potential for a chop. Chop a suey. Can't really walk away from this. Was going to probably check this back. What else do we got here? I'm not terribly worried about you having 2-4. Not really sure. I mean, this is going to get somewhat expensive for me. That you're going to have like ace jack. Yeah, it's going to get expensive for me. Hmm. Well, all right, big boy. Yeah, you had ace king. Okay. Gents. Gents. I'm going to leave you to it. My elbow is killing me. And it made me play that hand. It made me play that last hand. Be up soon. And that is the reason why you probably don't flat a 3-bet with ace offsuit. So what the fuck am I going to do at that point? So, oh well. It is what it is.